Did you do other things with Grandpa Niemeyer? Did you just help around the farm, or did you guys?
Too far away. All the time we'd get to go with the family, like on a Sunday,
Uh-huh.
and you'd have to go to streetcar to come into Fountain Square to the end of Madisonville streetcar line, and then somebody'd have to meet us in the car.
Yeah. That sounds like a whole day.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
The biggest part of the day's gone getting there. And stay overnight and go back the next day or something like that.
What was your mom like?
Very religious person.
Religious?
Very religious. Yeah. Very nice person. My dad died. She lived 32 years after he died.
I remember her.
She died at 92. When Dad died, she got a job at St. Elizabeth's, a house mother.
Mm-hmm.
The nurses, one of the nurses go to school
Okay.
and stay overnight there. Or stay there, they're rolled there. She wouldn't let none of them boys pass her desk. You ain't going to put on it. This is where you kids are good night, buddy. Oh, Mom.
How long did she do that?
Oh, about 20 years, I think.
Wow.
Long time.
Do you think
And some of those kids, she had rented a room out of the house. That's how she got by.
Right. Did she get along with some of those nursing students pretty well? Yeah. What did they call her?
What they call them.
What did they call? Did they call her Miss Edith, or did they call her Grandma, or did they house mother? Or do you remember what?
I think it was more like house mother.
Yeah.
In them days, everything was strict. Pretty strict. How are you doing down there?
I don't know. Working on something.
Yeah,
Something must be needed.
must be. All this time I'm sucking on my water and you don't have anything to drink.
Well, you're doing all the talking.
That's unusual. I'm usually a listener.
What do you think the best Let me try to see if I can ask it right. When you communicate with other people, when you spend time with other people, what do you think are some really good skills to have? What's the best skill?
What's in that what?
Skill to have to communicate with other people, or not really sure what my question is. I'm just
I know what you mean. Yeah. Some people don't worry about it, they just do it.
yeah.
It's a natural gift.
Yeah.
Just, you got it. You could make friends immediately with anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem to be that way. People like you pretty easily.
Yeah, but I don't get into it. I don't even like to go to the clubhouse. I shouldn't say that. We have golf leagues,
Yeah.
and you have a cocktail hour at the person's house,
Right.
and then you go to dinner. Well, I don't like to go to cocktail parties.
No.
I just don't like it. All it business to me is a bunch of gossip about one another.
Yeah.
Good stuff, maybe, or somebody's sick, or this or that.
So, you know, I don't really like going to parties either. I mean, I don't really dislike it, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just like, man, I just got to go and talk with everybody and one at a
Feel
time.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think you feel that way?
I don't know. It's nature, I guess. Type of person.
Yeah. So what do you if you're not good at that, if you're not really good at talking to a lot of people at a party?
Now, if you ever get worked it up for me to talk to a girl for you,
You're the guy?
no, we'll get Steve Holt out. Whee! Yeah.
Well, so you never had a problem talking to girls?
Hell yeah.
You did?
Shoot, yeah. Bye. I don't know what to say next.
But you'd said you dated a lot before the war and after the war too, probably.
In groups, man, most of them playing them.
Okay. So you were never really on your own just trying to talk to a girl by yourself?
Yeah, you were when you played hide and go seek, catch her, don't let nobody else know. Oh, Steve. I'm trying to think of something that I can't think of.
What are you trying to think of?
I don't even know what I'm trying to think of.
Well, I still haven't. There's one question I've asked you a couple times and we never really found in this conversation. You said you started fishing at your friends who had the tomato farm. You sort of said that, but how? But you are such a fisherman these days that you had to have picked it up
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you have a family member that was really into it? Grandpa Niemeyer, maybe, or
It was just in me, I guess. I wanted to go all the time. Somebody went fishing, I wanted to go.
how did you? What did you use to go fishing? Did you have a rod and reel that?
Shoot, no, stick with a string on it and a float.
Really?
And rod and reels, I don't even know if they had them yet. But they did. They were expensive.
So was there an art to picking out the right stick?
You made your own,
You just grabbed any stick off a tree?
mostly cane poles.
Okay.
You can go right up around here, right up that road, turn and come in. Whole field full of cane. You can get a cane pole.
Yeah.
Somebody planted it there and it keeps spreading. And you can cane pole. Most people have. You don't even see them no more hardly.
And just a regular old piece of string?
I don't fish a line.
Yeah. What did you, worm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your own, you went in the creek beds or whatever, and you turn rocks over and you get hellgrammites and regular worms. And got your own bait. God, I've been on so many fishing things. Ocean. Deep sea fishing. daydreaming.
Yeah. Whew. I think I'm going to go back up and get some lunch.
Why,
Mom's.
yeah.
Well, I mean, lunch, but I'm thinking about going back and having a little more food at Mom's.
Oh, she's up there.
Yeah, I think so.
So I told you the story about her getting lost.
No, I don't think you did.
They were in the bar, and Susan and Cheryl and Kathy, I think. We moved in Fort Mitchell,
Okay.
and they were on the street behind us, which was downhill,
Okay.
and they were crying.
How old were they?
Just, little kids, like, I don't know, 7, 8 maybe.
Okay.
Some lady said, "What's wrong? We're lost. We don't know where we live. Or we know where we live, but we're lost. We don't know where our house is at." She says, "Well, where do you live?"
Uh-huh.
"We live in Kentucky." "Okay, we know that you live in Kentucky." So you can tell her that.
I will. Ah,
It was unfamiliar territory.
yeah.
Like back in the backyard up the next hill. I would get over there and look at the back of the house and never seen that one part of it before.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, I want to know if you remember any after I leave,
Remember any what?
any stories about fishing when you were a little kid. Just if anything comes up, if you think of anything, or
Yeah, I think that. Okay.
yeah, or I'm thinking about the farms that you were on. I know, like the tomato story, the tomato fights. That's pretty funny. And I don't know if anything comes up. I'll just ask you again tomorrow, and if you remember anything, oops, till then, you know. And then,
Tomorrow's a big day here.
oh, it is. When should I come by tomorrow?